Okay, lesson 3 is notes, chords, and scales. And we're not going to learn all of the notes, chords, and scales right now because there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. But I'll just teach you what each word means. First is a note. A note is a single tone that you get. So we're going to use the D string on the guitar. That's the third one down. That would be this string right here. That's D. Just the note. Okay. And here's a couple other notes just for reference. Here's like a G, A, D. Now, so those are each different notes. There are letters that represent each note, and sometimes you'll have symbols after the letters. For example, you'll have A, and then B flat. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. It starts over at A. So it goes A through G. In between you'll have B flat, you know, flats and sharps in between, but we'll talk more about that later. But each tone has a name. It's a note. Now, chord is when you play several notes together at the same time, and they sound good. So, for example, I showed you the string D, the note. Remember, that's the third one down. That's your D. Now, the chord D, let me get this in frame. Here's how I play the chord. I'm trying to make it so that you can see where my fingers are at. If you look in your picture chord book, it's D major. It'll just say D with a big M after it sometimes. It'll be the first D in that chord dictionary, I guarantee you. So here's the chord D. Now it's 4 notes that work together. So that's the chord D. Note, chord. Now, I have a couple chords that I like. Here's the, like, for the note of G, you use just the G. It's 3 frets up on your top string, your E. That's the note. And now here's the chord. Try to show you my hand here, what my hand is doing, but it's very hard to get it all in. But that book that I gave you, that chord book, will show you. Okay, so there's a note and a chord. Note, one tone, chord, bunch of notes together at the same time that sound good. Now, notes can be long, like we'll play an E real high. Let that kind of go. It's also called sustained, a sustained note or a long note. We could have a short note called staccato. Now that's just using the top E string. Makes my hand look blurry on this camera. Now, if you use notes one after another that sound good, you're not playing them at the same time, it's called a scale. Now, I've been playing for years and I only know one scale, but it works all over the place on the neck, and I'll show it to you. It's called the pentatonic scale. Now, these are notes one after another that work good, that sound right. Here's the pentatonic scale in A. Okay, so I messed around a little bit with it, but that's the pentatonic, isn't it? Scale. That's all these notes one after another that sound good together. So it sounds like a song. And you can use a scale and just make a song with it. One scale. I've been playing for years. Always a good one. So, in review, we have a note, A. Here. second string down. Here's my A. We have the chord of A, which you'll see in your book. You'll probably be able to see better than my hand is showing right now. Then we've got the pentatonic scale in A. The scale in A is right here, right there, 5th fret. Starts at the 5th fret, and it's in that book of scales too. Anytime you want to learn a scale, let me know, and I'm willing to learn another scale. But that's the difference between notes, chords, and scales. And the next lesson is probably going to be about strumming and picking. So see you soon.